Hello my friends, my name is Ali Ibrahimi. Today I want to modeling sink in SolidWorks sheet metal. Basically I want to emphasize on the forming tool feature. Okay, go to the SolidWorks, Control N, create a new part. I want to add sheet metal environments in this bar. Right click and activate the sheet metal environments. The sheet metal environments activates. The first I want to create my plate. The dimension length is 3500 and the width is 1200. Okay, exit. Here I use the base flange. It's 1 to sheet metal parameter. It means the thickness. T is abbreviation of thickness. I make it 2 millimeters and K factor bend allowance on auto relief. It has an Excel in a default, but you can edit it in professional project, but basically we don't touch it or make amends. Okay, this is our plate. I want to create some feature on it, make a flange, edge flange. The first I want to use the forming tool. It's explain it when you stop the click on this feature. It creates inverse then on the sheet metal parts. In a library we have some forming tool. Go to the design library. Here we have the forming tool folder. We have some forming tool is a lower lances, but here we want to embosses. It has some feature. It's on the SolidWorks default, but I want to add some forming tool feature. Okay, press Ctrl N, create a new part for the forming tool. Save it the forming number 1. Save as the type is forming tool. Look is the prefix of the forming tool. Go to the forming tool and the embosses folder. Save it. Okay. I want to create the around of our sink. Here we have the some embosses. Go to the sketch to create the forming number 1. Make a dimension 3500 and the width is 1200. Make an offset in inner, change the reverse and make a offset 100 millimeters. Okay, exit the sketch, go to the feature, extruded, but I don't want the boundary area, clear the section. I want this body and change it to, also you can change 20 millimeters, reverse the direction, make OK. Go to the fillet, select this face to make a fillet to 5 millimeters. Select the top face, go to the sketch, normal to view, create the center rectangular. It doesn't matter what's the dimension, it just should bigger than our forming tool feature. exit, extrude pass to 20 millimeter, 30 millimeter, it doesn't matter what's the depth. Okay, look, I create this body on this plate, go to the fillet, select the last face of this of select this face and make a fillet 5 millimeter. You can change it from this box to 10 or to the 50, or change it to the 10 millimeter, or you can change it to 5 millimeter. Select OK. Look, it created this fillet. Okay, again select the top face. I want to remove in this face till to the next face, convert entities. I don't want to sketch it again, it save your time. Exit, go to the feature and select the cut extrude. It's automatically delete this body until the next face. Okay, look, our body is created. Let's change it this part to the forming to go to the sheet metal. We have the forming tool here selected. We have a two choice. One is the stopping phase. It's the phase that you want. You started your forming tool and shape it your plate. Select it. Second is phase to remove. For example, you want to make a hole or make a punch on your plate. You create some circular cylindrical part on it, and it's remove all the cylindrical shape. But here we just embosses our plate. Okay, look, it's boundary. Your forming tool in a two color. Yellow is the embosses and blue is the face that your forming tool embosses is started. Save it. You can save as a part for number one. Also, you can save as to forming tool. It's the automatically go to the folder of your uh, forming tool in SolidWorks. C drive, go to the forming tool folder and embosses. Save as a forming tool number one, and the prefix is created. Select OK, close it. Control N, create a new part. Again, sketch on the top plane. Center rectangular. Select, press Ctrl, hold it, and make two lines should be equal. It's coming to a square sketch. Make it just one line, dimension it to 800. Exit, emboss, change the direction and change the depth to 30 millimeters. Okay, again, as I said, make a sketch to create a new face from the origin. Create a new rectangular. It should be bigger, it doesn't matter. It's 1600 or 6000, it doesn't matter what's the dimension. Go to the feature emboss to 30 millimeter is better, it doesn't matter. Go to the fillets, Okay, make a dimension to 10. Upsides, you can add it this face to 10 millimeters or 5. Make me preview. Okay, 5 is better. Also, you can use this boundary of the two fillets is the near together is better. Okay, create a sketch on this face, normal to view, uh, convert entities, exit, go to the feature, cut extrude, automatically extrude it to the next face. Okay, go to the sheet metal, again forming tool, select the stop face. Okay, it's done. Save it as the forming tool, go to the emboss, save to forming tool number 2. Okay, you can save it as a part. Form number 2, I can save it as a part. Again, we have another forming tool, is the desync. We have a 2 number of it. Again, Control N, create new part. Go to the sketch top plane. The length is 900. The width is 600. Exit, go to the feature, reverse the direction. To 400. It has a draft. It's a conic. Make a degree, 7 degree. Look. Okay, make all face fillets. This face. You have another option. You can select the full around fillets in a one time. It save your time. Make amend. Radius. Okay. Select the design line or the end line up to fillets. Again, make a sketch before our fillet. Select the rectangular origin. Make amends. 11800. Exit. Emboss it to 20 millimeters. Make a fillet. It's the 550 millimeters. Okay. Drag the end designing line. Okay, make error. It lost some feature. It's missed the face 5 because I fillet it. Okay. Again, go to the sketch, convert entities, this face, exit. Go to the feature, cut extrude. and make it this part forming 2. Save it as a forming tool. Forming tool in buses is the form number 3. You can save a part form number 3. Like close it. We have another forming. It's the slots in buses to make a water. It remains the slots in buses to guide the waters into these vents or this hole. Create a new part again. Go to the sketch top plane, and we have a straight slides. Center to the center of our circle is 400. The radius is 20. Exit. Make a volume 10 millimeters. Okay. Again, create a sketch on the top face, normal to view, or you can the corner rectangular, doesn't matter. 300 and 500, or let's also make it 800. Okay, go to the feature, extrude boss, 10 millimeter is good. Make a fillet, change it to 5 millimeter, this face and this face. Okay, sketch on the top plane, convert entities this face, and cut extrude automatically to the next face. Go to the forming tool and select the stop face. Save it as a forming tool to Embosses folder. Forming tool number 4 for number 4, and save for number 4 if you need it. Exit. Okay. Insert the forming tool. Go to the design library. In the Embosses folder, I create the forming tool number 1, number 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Select it and drag it to your face. It activates the forming tool feature. We have some choice. Number 1 is the placement the face. I drag it on the my plate face is the front face. Second is the rotational angle. If your forming tool have an angle about each axis or each plane, you can flip it, flip the body, reverse the angular, or you can make angular amend. In the below we have a link and punch ID. We don't need to change it. It's difficult. Go to the position. You can you can change the position of your forming tool. Look, if I take it the origin to another, all the forming tool changed. You can make a relation, make a dimension, but I want to make a coincidence in our origin coordinate. Select OK. OK. Number one forming tool activate. Look, it's punch. It's not a punch. It's shallow or make a depth. Embosses your plate. Again, here, normal to view. Go to the design library. Forming tool number 2. I want to drag it here, go to the position, make a dimension from this side 55 0, and I make a dimension about the length, total length. About the width I make a relation, the origin and the midline of the depth of the width horizontal. Okay. Select OK. Look, number 2 forming tool is created. Number 3, we have this shallow sink. After that we have the slotted emboss. Go to the design library, forming tool. We have a 3. Okay, the first I want normal to view. It's better to normal. Forming number 2, number 1. Make a position. It's about the width, has a 2000 millimeter length. Okay, go to the first, make again midpoint of the depth, make relation. Horizontal. Okay, go to the type. I want to flip the tool. Look, or make 90 degrees. Uh, we make a relation. It can change the size. Make OK. Look, it rotates. Reverse the sync position in a picture. Right click, edit feature. Change it to 0 again. Okay. Again, we have another from the forming number 2, forming tool number 3. Flip, go to the position, the dimension, but length is 1000. Right click, select, make relation, midpoint of the width, horizontal, select OK. Okay, we can change the amount to right click, flip, normal view, it's 900, it's better. Okay, we have the slots in boxes remain. normal to view. Okay, go to the design table, create the number 4, but I want to create the back of our plates. It's okay. Go to the position. It's a 450 millimeters. Again, about the width, it is 350. Exit. It's better. It should be to up in buses because we don't uh, need to gather in the water displays. I want to pattern. Go to the linear pattern. Here I want to choose the feature and face. You can select the bodies. Here we have a feature. Select this feature. It needs to diamond to 90 millimeters. Increase diamonds to number 7 is good. Select OK. Alright. We have a 3 hole to exit the water. You can make a trick here. In a sheet metal environment, we have the option vents, its description in the notes. When you activate the vents, it won't to boundary. It means you should to create the sketch boundary. It needs the sketch boundary. Here we need the face. The face is this face and the sink face. After that we need the ribs. Okay, let's create the sketch. I'll show you. The first we need to create the hole here. Make a circle. The diameter is 170. It's make a some rib here that it should pass from the center of our circle. Make 45 degrees each line. Make length dimension 800 millimeters. Exit the sketch. Our sketch is created. This is the boundary. Okay, go to the sheet metal. I'll show you here. We need to boundary. Boundary is here, or you can create another boundary and make a pretty sketch. I want to make it some boundary 120, another 60 millimeters exit. Okay, go to the vent, select the vent feature. We need to create a boundary. I want to create this boundary and make a hole. It needs to face. I selected this face here. After that, we need the rib. This is the rib. This line and this line is a rib. Also, this circle can be rib. But I want to make a spot to show you what is this. Okay, select OK. Look, our feature is created, but I forgot to make another dimension. It's not fully defined. Okay, search the midpoint of the width and the origin. This origin, press the control and the midpoint. Like it's fully defined exit. I want to create another vent. Select this face. Number 3 boundary already. The boundary is 170. Second 150, or you can select the 120, and plus is 60 millimeters. Make a rib. Make a dimension about each rib is 45 degrees. It's 170, and also make the last feature from the origin and the midpoint of the width. Exit, go to the sheet metal vent. Again, select the boundary. It's automatically select the face. That's your sketch on it. This rib, this rib. Okay, select OK. It's created. Remain the number thirds. I want to make a pattern. It's go to the pattern, select the feature vent 2. It needs to make a direction. The instance is number 2 of it, and make event 70. Select OK. Okay, our vents are created. Just needs the flange. Make a bend all edge. Go to the sheet metal. Select the flange base. Okay, drag it in it down and make amend 30 millimeters. I want to select the all around edge. It's automatically meter it. It's created. Select OK. Okay. Our sink is finished. Make a appearance still. You can select still the brush still. Okay. It's finished. Thanks so much for watching my tutorial video. Don't forget subscribe and share it to your friends. I see you in the next project. Thank you very much.